Essentials. This week we're approaching 5 key elements for a healthy sexual life. Now I am joined by the beautiful Cosmina, who is a crazy, sexy cancer survivor, the Romanian version of it. She's also a nutrition technician and she is a patient coach and the president of Immunis Association. It's an association that is focusing on cancer patients to help them understand a little better and deeper what happens to them, get them educated, and get them aware and
motivated through the process.
Exactly.
Well, I'm really happy to be getting your invitation and to be able to be here and discuss about this, I think actually very important topic. I mean, sex is really important in the taboo, but also being healthy while wanting to have sex. I think it's really important to have that into consideration. So Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. Okay, so let's dive into our 5 elements.
Well, it was really hard for me to grasp just 5 key points, but one of them would actually be hormonal balance, because what I've seen through the women that I've been talking to, most of them have hormonal imbalances, like I did.
Yes,
and I think this is really important because we can have libido into consideration and moisture and everything that is related to the actual act of sex. But besides that, if you take into consideration that hormonal imbalances could take you off track, putting down your libido, but also perhaps taking away one of your breasts or taking away your uterus or your ovaries. And I think being hormonally balanced is a key factor for women in the modern times. So everyone should take that into consideration, and this would require something that is truly hard to do, from what I've seen, is to be honest with yourself. And because if you are honest with yourself and if you admit that indeed you have a hormonal imbalance that you have been working to, I think that's a really good starting point.
Okay. My number 1 was workout.
Really?
So, workout, yes.
Okay.
Workout.
Oh yeah, because you need to
keep everything in balance. So it actually helps your blood flow better. It helps you metabolize all the fats and everything that you're eating.
And the endorphins.
It helps you keep your hormonal balance. Why not? And help you keep your mental balance. So basically, you need to have everything in check and you need to move your body. So people don't move so much.
Yeah, definitely.
You gotta be fit also, but you have to be healthy. So you're working out not just to look good, but to be good, and that means to be healthy.
Yeah, and
for me,
it's important to know that what you are working, so the exercises you're doing are working towards a hormonal balance instead of getting you more imbalanced or drained out. Because most of us tend to have focus on just the way we look, which is really important.
Also, yes.
Yeah, okay. But it's also important and more important on the way you are on the inside.
Yeah, true. So work out from the inside and for the inside first.
Okay. My number 2 would be yeast infection. So any kind of yeast infection, and I know that you're going to your gynecologist and he could say, oh, everybody has it. Yeah, but this is something really important, because if you have candida, for example, your sexual
that can kill it right there.
Just kill it right there. And so from the itchiness to the smell to the whatever is down there happening, you're not quite, it could put you off track. So this would mean that a woman should take into consideration what she's eating, because this is really important, because candida is feeding on sugars and carbs and everything. So that would be a starting point from there.
Okay. My number 2 was detox. So I said,
So this go hand in hand.
yes, nutrition was the next one.
Oh, okay.
Number 2 was detox.
Okay.
And for me, since this is how we, a huge part of our interaction was to help me also go through a detox program of my own. Now I've been doing detox mainly just through juicing, but also colon hydrotherapy is what we've discussed a lot. And I am grateful for the help that you've given me there because it means a lot to me.
I know
So,
it was not easy for you, so
no, it wasn't, but I got through it in the end, and I got through 10 days of doing colon hydrotherapy, which was, I thought it was going to kill me, but guess what? By the end of towards
any
the
changes?
end,
Did you feel any changes?
my body started feeling like it was like I was going through a cold, although there was no reason for me to have a cold. But by the 9th day, I was feeling better and I started working out again. And now I seem to be my shiny version. And okay, I'm probably not going to be immune to colds or to anything else, but still, I feel much better and my colon is much better also.
And
so.
Let's just underline why this is really important.
Sure.
I mean, having doing that and not doing just the juicing part is mainly because everything that happens in our digestive system interacts with our hormones and also with our immune system. So basically, and also with our enzymes. And for example, any skin rash, any acne, any hair loss has to do with what happens in our internal digestive tract.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is one of the main reasons this helped you. And I've been doing coffee enemas. I mean, people know that already since 2014 now. So
wow.
yeah,
You're a veteran.
hair grows nicer, and which I never had that, and skin is looking better and better every day. So yeah, it
see
has
the benefits.
yeah, you can see the benefits. To my number 3 would be we could just stay in the area and we go for the urinal tract. Because any infection with the urinal tract, as well as with your kidneys, also is something that you need to take into consideration for your sexual health. Because any infection that is related to the area would also affect your sexual life.
Yeah.
And health as well.
So my number 3 is a nutrition plan according to your blood tests and your hormonal tests.
So your metabolism.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so a nutrition technician actually would be the best person to go to get your own nutrition plan according to your body.
Well, yeah,
what it needs
but
and what
a
it
nutritionist, no matter how good it is, and I am.
Okay. Not to put any pressure on you.
Not to put any pressure, okay. If you really want to help someone that you feel that the things are not working, you should have into consideration some gene testing, because this is like the latest now.
Wow.
So
I don't know about that one.
people are getting their gene and a part of the genome tested to see what genes could be altered or could influence their metabolism. Great. So that is something that specialists are truly talking about at the moment, and I think it's important both for helping patients that have hormonal imbalances or weight loss problems or cancer or anything
else
like it, but also for prevention. So for the ones who can afford it, they could have that into consideration. But any other nutritional plan is really helping someone. So if we go back to what we were talking at the beginning with the sincerity and stuff, because if you are sincere about your health, your nutritional habits, then you know what you need to.
Yeah. Well, my idea was that you use food in a smart way. So you don't just eat it because you like it, because it's tasty, because some chef will recommend it, but you use it also to feed your body and to keep it healthy.
Yeah, but you know what that would mean? Would mean for a woman to truly love herself.
Obviously.
Yeah, but not
Obviously.
not every woman love.
Loves
Some
herself,
love
yeah.
food more. Some love.
Yeah, it's a struggle. So nutrition plan is a
yeah.
struggle. But
Some love
the
having
idea-
a relationship with their food more than having a relationship with themselves.
Well, in my view, a nutrition plan towards sexual health and actually general health, because you can't really separate those two. You're having a sex problem or a health problem, it's the same thing. So you gotta take care of it. So that was my intention. So to use food as a source of health
And making
vigor
you
and
bright,
stamina and-
vibrant, and energetic,
your
and
shiny, sexy
wanting
self.
to have sex,
More.
more.
That's why food are also, there are a lot of foods that are aphrodisiacs.
Yeah, grapes for me, grapes and oranges.
Avocados.
Oh, and avocado. Yeah, I was just thinking the other day when I was getting back from the gym, and I had a casserole full with broccoli, raw broccoli and avocado, and I was just thinking, oh, how sexy this is. It's just creamy and very nice, and I was like, avocado is like the greatest.
Yes, it's an aphrodisiac food.
Yes, definitely. If we go like something around Sex and the City, if you know that episode, so if we're going up the butt, so being Mrs. Up the butt, if we want to talk about like Charlotte did, I think we definitely need to take into consideration hemorrhoids and any polyps around the area. Because obviously there are people who go there, so using the third area, but I think it's truly important to have that into consideration, because if it's a problem down there, you need to tackle it.
Obviously.
Most definitely. So there are ways, obviously, and there's something alternative, and this I found that is really helpful with my patients. It's mumio, you know? It's something from Siberia. It's called mumio, and it's really, really helpful if you put, let's say, like 4 or 5 pills in a little bit of water to make it just a little bit more creamier and more dense, and you use it to put it on the anus. Yeah, that truly helps with hemorrhoids.
My number 4 was emotional health. So
Oh.
I truly believe that everything that we're going through, if we're not very careful, if we're not very conscious of these things, they can get stuck somewhere in our bodies. And I made recently the association of if you keep eating constantly while you're being upset, you can end up getting an ulcer, and that shouldn't be a shocker to you. So if you take care of your emotions and you address them properly, you can avoid other
Or a colon
diseases.
problem.
Or a colon problem, yeah.
Yeah.
So taking care of your emotions and managing them to the best of your abilities, or if not, going to a specialist with this, like there's no shame around it for me, that is the best thing that you can do for your sex life and for your health also. You gotta keep yourself happy, you gotta keep yourself in the flow, in a good mood, because that's when you're taking care of yourself better and you're not stressing your body with sadness, sorrow, worries, being upset, being angry all the time.
Things
That's
that
not
are
gonna do
mostly
anything to
beyond
you.
our control, and you just can say, just bitch, please, you know.
Obviously, you can go that way also. It's a more direct one.
Well, actually, emotions was my 5th one. So, but I just wanted to see your opinion on it, so I didn't want to say that.
Okay.
Because my approach would be like, you need to be honest about your emotions, as you said, and I definitely subscribe to what you're saying. And because if you're honest and if you work through, so you just simply imagine a better version of yourself and you work your ass towards that version. No matter how hard it is, how many today is not a bad day, today I want to be just comfy days you have, you just stand by your side, at least you, and just work through becoming a better version and having more stable emotions and more positive ones, and this would open you to the possibilities that fear keeps you away from.
Yeah.
Because building fences around our hearts is something that we're really, really good at, but putting them down is something that we're not. because
It's
we
kind
are
of
afraid
painful, yeah.
of what would happen if I would just have an open heart. You know?
It takes a lot of strength and
Courage.
self-awareness, to do that actually.
Yes.
Well, my number 5 was hygiene.
Oh,
of all things. Like it seems at this, if you're watching this video, you're probably much more aware of your sexual life, and hygiene would seem like, well, what are you kidding me?
Yeah, but you can like someone that you can discover that it's...
The idea is that through hygiene, what I understand, it's not just the daily or periodic hygiene.
Washing of the stuff.
Yes, washing of the stuff. Both stuff or all stuff. But also going to the doctor and having your checks done.
Your pap smears
periodically.
and everything.
Yes. And also contraception. I mean, never avoiding that. And also for me, hygiene, discussing about getting checked. I mean, if you're with somebody new and you bring up the problem of STDs or STD checkups and stuff like that, and if the person reacts like, what are you kidding me? I don't
I'm
need
all
that.
healthy.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
okay.
That's, to me, that's the
3 months
first-
later, you're getting shots because you had
The idea is that the approach that you have to this, whatever it means, hygiene itself, contraception, tests, anything else, checkups, anything else, is the attitude behind it shows a lot about you. And it's, to me, it's a value, and I think that certain people don't really feel the same way, and behind it is also neglect and other possible risks that you want to take out as much as you like the person.
Because it's the way you respect both your body and your partner's body. Because taking care of myself, okay, I respect and I love myself, but I also respect the partner that I'm wanting to have a sexual relationship with, at least.
True.
Okay, so really interesting.
Yeah, so those were our 5 steps for sexual health. And I'm actually curious what you think. And
Drop us an email.
drop us a comment.
Drop us a comment. Okay. And we could just have another video answering your questions.
Yes, and I hope that you take the time to go through all of these, and I hope that they're useful to you. And stay healthy.
And you can check our Facebook pages. And
We'll put the link below. Everything.
And we'll see you
again next week with the weekly vlogs, and who knows, we might meet Cosmina sooner than we think, actually.
It all depends on you.
So have a sexy and healthy, easy life.
Amen to that.